Hey everybody, I'm here backstage and I've been telling you guys a little bit about the rig I'm using on the Top of the World Tour, and we've been talking about the front of the rig, which is all the exciting stuff, but you know what? It's actually even more exciting in the back. I didn't want to leave it out, so I want to give you a little bit of an insight as to what the back of the rack looks like so you can really nerd out. First of all, this rack was built by Matty, my star tech. He did an amazing job. So just a little tour there of how neatly everything is set up, all the wiring, all the cabling, all the ties, everything is secure, not going anywhere as this rack gets traversed across the country and all over the world. Just a beautiful, beautiful job. So thank you, Matty. But besides that, I want to show you guys one secret weapon. This is like the American Express, don't leave home without it. This is the TC Electronic Mimic pedal, and let me explain to you what it's doing in my rig. So for the longest time, when I record guitars in the studio, I double track guitar. So that means I play one performance, I put it on the left side, I double the same thing, put it on the right. That is like the big stereo guitar sound. So live, in order to recreate that, obviously I'm only one guy. So there's a bunch of methods I've used in the past. I've taken a 2290 and done a 7 millisecond split. I use in-ear monitors to monitor the show. So I've had my monitor engineer offset one side by 5, 6, 7 milliseconds to give that split. But nothing has been able to do it better than the TC Electronic Mimic pedal. So what that is doing is this. First of all, you have to plug your guitar into it first. It has to be the first thing your guitar sees, because what it's doing is it's detecting the transients from your pick. So in other words, every time you pick a note, it detects that velocity and then makes a decision to offset that attack by a certain amount of milliseconds and detune it a certain amount completely randomly. So every time you pick a new note, it does some other random offset. And it is the closest thing you'll hear to sounding like there's two guitar players playing. In fact, I haven't done this, but if you wanted to and you were pressed for time, you can go in the studio, record one performance and split it. But what you do need for this is you do need a 2 amplifier setup, because you're gonna go into that pedal and then that's gonna split off into the 2 amps. The way I have it set so there's the original on the left and the double on the right. You can have it where there's 2 doubles or 3 doubles. There's a bunch of different settings, and I keep the milliseconds pretty low. So probably within a range of 5, 6, 7 milliseconds and splitting it off. It sounds so cool live. Sounds amazing if you use in-ear monitors. You get that big stereo sound. That's the Mimic. It's in the back of this rack. You didn't see it in the front in the pedal drawer, but there you go. There you have it. The back of the rack. Oh yeah.